Hello students, this is the next lecture of Management Information System. The topic that we are going to cover today is top management role in MIS implementation. What role does the top management of a company or an organization play in MIS implementation? There are certain things or certain help that the top management should provide to incorporate the information system into the organization. So the first thing that the top management does is foster positive attitude. They are creating a positive attitude among all the stakeholders of the organization. So they greatly assist other organizational stakeholders. It could be the management team, it could be the project management team, or it could be the users who are using your product. So they are creating a positive attitude among all the stakeholders to create a long-term relationship when they are dealing with the information system. So they have to foster a positive attitude. Foster means they have to build or inculcate some positive attitude so that the relationship between the stakeholders stays for a longer period of time, and the connection between the users and the company will stay for a longer period of time. They helps to open the doors for the IS manager, or you can say the chief information officer. Chief information officer is also known as CIO. When listening with the top management team and executive board, they give support to the project management team to tap the organizational wide supports, or they are helping in coping the challenges that are coming in way of the team. So the top management, they are helping out the project management team to deal with the challenges coming in, the initiatives they are taking. They builds more confidence among the end users when they are working with the new system. So they are giving more confidence about the system. Next is build a cohesive collation group. There a group is created which is very interactive, and they have an understanding among the group. So they are creating a shared understanding of the project across the organization. This particular group is very cohesive. Cohesive is connecting, and they are having a very well mutual understanding among all the group members. So the partnership of CEO, that is Chief Information Officer, and the CIO brings the knowledge, skills, and the perspective, and they're effectively used for information system as a strategy. Strategies for the long term. So incorporating information system into an organization will be beneficial when both CIO and CEO are coming together, because they can bring whatever knowledge they are having, skills, and whatever vision they have for the organization. So the chief informations officers, the technical know-how, the proficiency about the organization, and all and other information will be helpful in maintaining a better relationship or successful relationship with the CEO, because the chief information officer is dealing with the information part. So he will be well known about the technicality of uh, the system and other issues that might be arising due to some other issue, problems, or due to technical problem or technical glitches. So he can handle it better. Create a clear vision. Whenever you are in organization, you have to build a clear vision that what kind of thing you want to achieve, and what are your objectives and goals for the next 5 years or for a longer term. So you have to build a clear vision for the new initiative that you are going to take in information system. And it is very important that all the members of the group actively participate in creating the vision, because when different people participate in a group, different ideas will be there, so better outcome will be there. A good vision will clarify the direction for change, motivate people to take right direction, and coordination among the people. The vision, the information system vision, identifies the organizational values, set priorities for the goals, establish guidelines that how these goals are to be pursued. This what is vision, mission, goals, objective. This must be you have studied in your strategic management, and I have also covered this in the strategic part too in MIS. So I am not going to cover this again. Then align IS and business strategy. Now, when you are working in an organization, there will be a synchronization between the information system and business strategy. You have to link them. Once you have created the vision, then you have to develop a plan of action. Means how you are going to achieve your whatever you are planning, how you are going to achieve that. Companies with integrated business and IS strategic plans, they perform very well. They are doing very well. So we should create a vision. Then we have to develop a plan of action. When we have to integrate information system strategy and business strategy. The alignment between IS and business strategy is one of the important concern for the top managers. So they have to take care of it very carefully. Now commit to an inclusive steering committee in order to support the alignment of information system and business strategy. A committee is to be set up which provides a platform for all the stakeholders that are involved in the information system initiative that has to be incorporated in the organization. So the steering committee provides the director of the information system with access to the top management, and it serves as a mechanism for top management guidance in shaping the strategies and policies for the information system. So steering committee will be a mediator or a moderator, you can say, between the information system initiative or information system directors and the top management, and it provides guidelines like how to shape the strategies and policies in alignment with the information system functioning. Now, effective communication is the key. Whenever you talk about any organization or any person, that in nowadays, communication is a key for everyone. So whatever is being planned has to be communicated. Whatever is being thought has to be communicated. जो भी सोचा जा रहा है, that has to be communicated. Okay, you have built a vision, but what is the use of that vision if that particular vision has not been communicated to the stakeholders? So the top manager must regularly communicate with the information system management to inform about the corporate objective. What are the objectives of the organization? That has to be communicated to the information system management. So communication between the organization and the information system management team has been very synchronous. The IS vision must be communicated by the CEOs to all the organizational managers. So both the things should go simultaneously. Reviewing corporate plans and passing on reports to the information system area. Again, formally and informally educating top management, having an IS plan, hiring a consultant to get the top management to tell the IS executive their objective. So communication is the key for successful or to perform extraordinarily. So whatever is being thought or whatever has been incorporated in one department or one section has to be informed to another. Like what if the mission of information system has been prepared, so that has to be communicated to all the organizational managers so that they can work in alignment with each other. Then provide sufficient resources. Now you have planned the vision, you have developed a plan of action, how you are going to proceed. Now the thing is, you have to work. You can work when you have enough resources with you. So ensure sufficient allocation of resources to the information system is a must. Unless you have the sufficient resources, you can't pursue well, or you can't perform very excellently or extraordinarily in your domain. So most successful firms were likely to have a long-term commitments from the top management for a stable funding for the organization. So if we see examples of successful firms, they have a commitment from the top management for a long term that they will get us a good amount of funding to the information system incorporation in the organization. When the CEO, that is the Chief Executive Officer, involvement is very high, then information system will automatically develop very well, because they will get larger amount of money from the overall organizational budget. Because when CEO is very much interested in incorporating the information system into the business, so he will work in synchronization with the information system department. So he will accordingly allocate a larger proportion of a budget to the information system from the overall budget. So this is all about how the top management is helping in MIS implementation. Without the support of top management, the organization is unable to implement this MIS into the organization. So for a successful firm to perform very well in the field of information system, the support from CIO and CEO is must. So they have to come together and synchronize the information system strategy and business strategy, and they have to work together. So this is all for today's lecture. Thank you.